Welcome back to another episode of Booked or Busted, where we make one call, there's 2 scores, and there's absolutely no excuses. Every home service company should be ready to make a great first impression. So today, we're going to be calling in Phoenix, Arizona. Daniel, what's the weather?
Currently 96, but it's going to get up to 110 before the day's over.
Wow, hot. Now, we know Phoenix. One thing that's nice about Phoenix is there's no humidity. Unlike Florida where I live, you walk outside and you feel like you just jumped in the swimming pool. So that dry heat, it's a different thing, but it's still not fun. So let's go on and give them a call and see how they do.
I'll do it.
Thank you for choosing. For faster service, please select one of the following options. Pay close attention as our menu options have changed. For AC and heating repairs or maintenance, press 1. For new AC and heating replacement options, press 2. For plumbing and drain cleaning, press 3. For electrical service, press 4. For water softening and purification, press 5. For attic insulation replacement, press 6. For solar options, press 7. And for all other services or questions, press 8. O para español, oprima el número 9.
What one was it? I think number 1 for service?
27, I think. 27 it was.
To schedule a new appointment, press 1. To check
Bruh.
the arrival time of an existing appointment you have scheduled for today, press 2. For all other questions about your appointment, press 3.
Pressing 1. New service.
Thank you for choosing. My name is Tim. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with today?
Yes, hi, Tim. How much do you guys charge to come out?
We don't charge a trip fee to get out there to you, and we do start with providing a free visual consultation on site that I give you a free quote. Now, if there is a need for like physical troubleshooting where the technicians need to use their tools to like pull anything apart or do any or assess any issues further, it is a diagnostic fee that starts at $79 that gets waived with repair.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Well, man, my AC's broke down, and it's about 90 degrees in my house.
Okay, well, I could definitely send someone out there to take a look for you and get that unit back up and running.
Okay.
Let's see. You never used our services before in the past, is that right?
I don't believe so.
Okay. Let me go ahead and create a file here for you. What's your first and last name?
It is Dave. And Longacre. Longacre.
Okay. And the address we'd be coming out to service?
It is Phoenix.
$85037.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, thank you for verifying. I do appreciate it. And you are the homeowner for this address, is that right?
I am?
Thank you. All right, I'm just creating your file right now here. If you would be just a moment. And as I'm doing this here, was there anything else, like any like leaky faucets or outlets need to be checked?
Yeah, you know what? I do have a leaky faucet in my bathroom.
Okay. Because we can also get a plumber out there to service that as well for you.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you guys did plumbing.
Yeah, we offer plumbing, electrical, water filtration. We also do solar now too. We quote to install solar, as well as we service the attic insulation as well.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, we do a lot here. We even offer a maintenance plan where we do regular checkups on your HVAC unit, as well as providing discounts for services. And right now, customers are going to even get a complimentary plumbing maintenance as well.
That sounds cool. How much is that?
How many AC units do you have?
Just one.
Okay, so the plan is non-contract based where you can cancel anytime, kind of like Netflix in a sense, where it's $13.99 a month, or you could pay up front for the year for $153.89, and that saves you more money too in the long run because it's cheaper than paying month to month that way too.
Okay. Is that something I could talk to the technician about when he comes out?
So we can go ahead and set that up here for you as well and go over it more in further detail. But let me get you scheduled here first for the HVAC because we want to make sure that gets taken care of. It's not cooling. I have today from 10 to 2 open.
Today, 10 to 2? Yeah, that should work.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we could do 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. today. Let's see. So we're going to go ahead and get you on schedule for today. That's from 10 to 2. The phone number to call on the way is going to be this one, 564-241-1997.
Yeah.
All right. And we're going to have to be good. You said it's not turning on at all?
Yeah, well, there is air coming out of the vents. It's just hot air.
It's still turning on, just blowing hot air.
Yeah, it's not cooling. Yeah, at all. Like there's no cold air coming out of the vents.
Okay. And is the outside portion of your unit on the roof or ground?
It's on the roof.
Okay. One-story or two-story home?
It's a one-story.
Okay. Is this unit less than or over 10 years old?
Oh, it's over 10 years old.
Okay. And any gate codes we need to access the community?
No.
And then, do you have pets with the home at all? Dogs, cats?
Just a couple dogs.
Okay. Let me go ahead and finish this up here for you. Alrighty. So I have that appointment scheduled here. We're going to go ahead and get you seen today from 10 to 2 to address the issue for the unit that's not cooling and that's fixed up at the North 87th Avenue address South Phoenix. So you're all good to go there. And so you're all good to go there. And you said you needed someone to come check out a leaky faucet, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let me go and get this on the books here for you as well. And which faucet was it?
And my master.
Okay. We can do today from 10 to 2 also. We can get that handled for you.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go and get that on the books here. So that's going to be today, 20th, 10 to 2. Off the same number while we're okay. Holder. Is the sink or the shower?
It's a sink.
Okay. You said no gate codes and you have a couple of dogs.
Yeah. They're very vicious too.
Alrighty. We really just asked so we don't think we have these allergies. That's what
Gotcha.
Alrighty, so I have that appointment booked here for you as well. We're going to go ahead and get you on schedule for today from 10 to 2 to address the issue with that leaky faucet in your master bathroom. All right, and this will be for, we'll get a plumber out there to today and then our HVAC tech as well, okay?
Okay.
So you're all good to go here. Now, it did bring up our corporate family plan here as well. So what kind of questions did you have on that?
Well, I would rather talk to the tech about it because my wife's not here right now, and I know she's going to want to hear about it before I make a commitment.
Okay. Yeah, sure thing. Because the plan is $13.99 a month, which you can cancel at any time. And if you wanted to, because we could set it up, and if we go out there, do our services, you decide you want to keep the plan, keep it. If not, you could always cancel any time. There's no cancellation fees.
Yeah, I just have a bad spending problem, so my wife took my credit card away from me.
Okay. Absolutely. Well, if you do have questions or if you'd like to, you can always call us back also. Me or any of my other agents are more than happy to assist you also with that, okay?
All right, I appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely. But other than that, did you have any other questions for me today?
No, that's it. You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Well, then I hope you have a great day, and thank you for choosing.
All right, thank you so much. Okay, we're going to do a quick bonus real quick. I'm going to call back and cancel. We're going to see how they handle that, and then we'll score the whole thing.
You just want to make me listen to the call tree again.
Exactly.
For faster service, please select one of the following options. Pay close attention as our menu options have changed.
2 hours later.
For all other questions about your appointment,
Thank you for calling. This is Samantha. How can I help you?
Hi, Vanessa. I need to cancel an appointment.
Okay. Let me see here. Is this for 2318 North 87th Avenue?
Yes.
Okay. And then I see you have both an HVAC and a plumbing appointment today. Were you wanting to cancel both or just one?
I have to cancel both of them.
Okay. All right. I can do that for you. Were you wanting to reschedule for a different time or?
Not at the moment.
Okay. All right. I have those canceled.
All right, thank you so much. Okay, so I just want to call and give an example. We have customers that call and cancel. It happens for various reasons. Here's the thing with that, and then Daniel, I'll let you go just on the overall call. But I want to focus on this cancellation for a minute. She did not ask the reason why I was calling to cancel. So without that reason, how can you attempt to save the call? Because what if it was like, just to give an example, what if it's I didn't want to pay a fee or there was something with the scheduling, I needed somebody there sooner, and maybe it's something you can overcome and still get that appointment booked. So it's very important that your CSRs are asking the reason for cancellation so that they can attempt to save the call, for one, save that job, but two, so you have record of that and you can go back and look at all your cancellation reasons, right? And see if there's trends. People are canceling for the same reasons over and over again. It might be something internal that you need to adjust, right? So a lot of benefit to that. She did ask if I want to reschedule, so that was good, but did not ask the reason for cancellation. So I got to knock some points for that. But let's get into the overall call. Daniel, I'll let you go first on the tech stack side. Let's have it.
So there's a few different things. One, on the cancellation, I do like that she immediately pulled your call record. So she immediately was able to use your phone number to confirm the address, sped that entire process up. That was great. Audio qualities were fantastic. So it gives me an idea of what they're using, how they're using it.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to not lose my soul right now.
Okay.
So I'm giving them a 6.5, which I feel like is actually very charitable.
A 6.5
from a technical implementation. They have clearly, it's a larger organization. Clearly, they've been around for a long period of time. And I'm not telling you that based on the company name. I'm telling you that based on calling in. What happens over time is we try to solve our own internal issues by making them the customer's problem. And that's never okay. Right.
Yeah.
So every single prompt that they put in there was so that they could route that call as specifically as possible, which is good. When it's a new, fresh idea, do you think that's a good thing? A customer that is calling in because it is 112 degrees in their house in the middle of the desert is furious that they had to listen to option 9. A good rule of thumb is to never add more than 3 prompts. And you can get creative with that without doing a dive into this one. And for immediate service, press 1. Boom.
Yeah.
All right. I pressed 1. I didn't press 1. Then I'm given departments.
Immediate
then I'm given
service,
something.
emergency service, something like that. Yeah.
Correct. You want to connect that caller as quickly as possible, even if you have to redistribute them internally. Because they have so many different departments, I understand how they did what they did, but they have calls that are dying inside that. It's called an IVR, but the auto attendant, whatever name you want to give it. But you have customers that are never making it past press 6. They're hanging up and they're calling a company that size. One of the biggest things that they have, their largest competition isn't the big company down the street. It's Chuck in the back of his truck.
Yep.
And they're going to pick up that phone and they're going to call him, and the technician who's going to service them is the person who took the phone call. So, they're losing business inside that culture. That's why they do not get, I don't even want to give them a 6, but because of how they handled the cancellation, I'll give them a half a point. So 6.5.
5. All right. 6.5 for the stack score. I'm going to go on and get into the SOC score, our customer service score. You know, Daniel, I like this CSR. He had a good attitude. He was positive. He was upbeat. He was real clean, handled the call very well. You can tell he was well trained. So I want to talk about some of the things that he did really well. He did reassure me that, hey, they're going to help. They're going to get this taken care of. He did a cross-sell. Daniel, the companies we've called and we've audited recently, they all have different departments, plumbing, electrical. That's the first time that I've heard somebody attempt to cross-sell and say, hey, is there anything else you have going on? And look at that. In reality, I really do have a leaky faucet in my bathroom I need to get fixed right now. What a great opportunity. Now you booked a call for a plumber and your HVAC guy. You're doubling the revenue. CSR's, side note, should be rewarded for that stuff. That is big. That is increasing that average ticket. So being able to cross-sell and offer those services, if you're not doing that, you're missing out on a lot of opportunity. So he crushed it right there. He offered the membership.
Not only did he offer the membership, he started off with the value build of the membership.
Yes.
You'll actually save more money if you go ahead and get it. You can cancel it anytime. Like, yeah, I thought it was really well communicated for the value build of the membership, not just offering the membership. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So offering that membership, he didn't just say, hey, yeah, we got this membership. And I, how many times have we heard that, right? Some sorry membership pitch, right? If I was a real customer, I got to tell you, I would have signed up for that membership today. He did a great job. And I liked his persistence that he was like, yeah, you can sign up with the tech, but hey, it's only $13.99, and I'm a spendaholic and my wife took my credit card away, so I couldn't do it. But, the great job of offering, building the value, and then closing. He was a closer. I love to hear it. So that was great. Qualifying questions were really good. I would have liked to see him get the age of the system before committing to a schedule time. He was getting me out there today, which is awesome, right? But, they're busy. So I don't like putting a customer priority same day. If I'm super slow and I'm just trying to get jobs on my techs, of course, I can almost guarantee that's not the case for them. So I want to get the age.
But I like the fact he booked you. Like he got you on the schedule first, and then he went ahead and qualified you. They're probably handling that in dispatch. And so is it the end of the world? No, I do like how fast he closed that bridge. You know what I mean? We'll get you on the schedule.
I do like that. You're right. That is a positive. However, I've seen it over and over again. CSR is just throwing calls on the board without qualifying. They're filling up the board with normal low priority calls. I could have had a 3-year-old system. Could have been installed by somebody else, last year, or whatever the case may be. So I do like leading with the age. And it's quick. Like, what's the age of your system? 10. And then making that decision. But yeah, I get that side of it too. There was some dead air. I got to knock a couple points off for that.
I would be interested to know what data they pulled off of your address, because clearly they're running a more modern system on the back end.
Yeah.
That's how they were able to cross-reference you so quickly. He may have actually known how old your that test house you used. Do you know when year it was built in?
I don't. But he could have. Yeah. It looked like an older house.
some of the more modern systems will actually dump in new builds. So
Yeah.
they'll actually know that this house was built in the past 36, 24, 40. You know what I mean? So I'd be interested to see what pulled on his side.
Sure. The other thing I got to knock points off for, as good as he was, he didn't show any empathy for my situation. There was not even a sorry. I said, man, I'm sweating. It's 90 degrees in my house. And he said, okay. And then began to ask me some qualifying questions. So a simple, oh, man, I hate to hear you're going through that right now. I know it's a hot day.
And you got a leaky faucet, man.
And I got a leaky faucet. Right. So it was just kind of, okay, and that's a very common habit of CSRs is the customer shares their pain and they respond with okay and then a qualifying question, right? We want to get to the address. We want to get to the qualifying questions, but make sure you lead with empathy. So I got to tell you, if he would have put the empathy in this, he would have been in the 9s. He would have been in the 9s for me. But because he skipped empathy, which as a customer service trainer, that's one of my biggest pet peeves, one of the most important things in your call flow is empathy. I got to knock some points off there. You know, that's going to take a hit. So the age of the system for me, not at the right spot. The lack of empathy wasn't there. Daniel, I'm going to give this on the SOC score, or customer service score. I'm going to give this a 8.1.
8.1.
I'm going to give this an 8.1. That was a clean book. He did well. On your end, too, I agree with your score. One thing I did like, it was, and you tell me your opinion, I thought the call quality was real crisp and clean.
Yeah.
Now.
I made reference to that. So it was a clean call. I want you to know the call tree makes me so irrationally angry that I'm docking 0.4 points again, bringing mine back down to 6.1. So we'll average them out at 7.
6.5.
I was at 6.5, but I've thought about it, and I hate
you're
it
changing
so
the
much.
score. Okay.
I hate it so much. We're going to average this thing out to a 7.1 because I'm going to do a 6.1 for mine. It's just, it gets in the way of the customer, and they are losing jobs in that IVR. It makes me angry. There are better ways to do that, especially today. So,
I hear you. Well, listeners, you've heard our professional opinions. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments or email us if you're watching this. Let us know. What do you think about this call? What do you think about our score? What would you give it on the stack score and the SOC score? We'd love to hear it and what your opinions are. So let's wrap it up. Our final booked or busted score is
7.1. They booked the job.
7.1 is our booked or busted score. I gave it an 8.1. Daniel gave it a 6.1. And there we go. Thanks so much for watching Booked or Busted. We'll see you next time.